I'm so sorry. I did not. I had it on mute all this time. Thank you, Jack, and my co-host, Jack. All right. Too bad start off and I was talking for a minute. All right. Well, again, let's start all over. Welcome to Donna Just Being Real. My channel is all about dating, love, relationships, and toxic relationship advice channel. And we're back again at it. We're getting into the interrogation of Psycho Taylor Schabusiness. Yes, this psycho. She's crazy. All right. Well, first I'm going to read an article. Then after the article, then I'm going to show the interrogation. And what you do is you make sure you hit the like button and share your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. Tell me what you think. Did you watch the trial? What do you think about the trial? Do you feel that she was insane? Guilty but insane? Or do you feel that she was guilty and she was sane? She knew exactly what she's doing. I don't know. Share your thoughts. Let me know. I personally feel that she's insane. I do. But the jury didn't feel that way. All right, so first we're going to start off by me reading this article. Now, let me read this article here. And when I'm going to read this article, this is AP. This came out July 28, 2023. I'm going to read the article and we're going to shoot right into the interrogation. And don't forget to hit the like and share it on your social media. All right, AP article. This came out July 28, 2023. Green Bay, Wisconsin. A Green Bay woman wasn't mentally ill when she killed and dismembered a former lover and scattered his body parts at various locations. A jury found Thursday. The same Brown County jury that deliberated less than an hour Wednesday before convicting Taylor Schabusiness 25 of homicide, third-degree sexual abuse, and mutilating a corpse in February 2022 killing of Shad Tyrion. I can't really pronounce, but just check the description. But Shad, his name is Shad, 24, needed less than an hour Thursday to find that she didn't suffer from mental illness or defect at the time. Brown County Circuit Judge Thomas Walsh set sentence for September the 26th, news outlet reported. Okay. Where am I at? Where am I at? Oh, gosh, these little things popping up. All right, let me go back. Brown County Circuit Judge Thomas Walsh set sentence for September 26th, new outlets reported. So the sentence is going to be on September 26th, and I'll cover that too because I want to hear the impact statement because I really want to hear what does his mother have to say, the sister have to say, and the living boyfriend. Just curious. I want to hear the impact statements. So I will definitely cover that one. All right, so let's get back to the article. Schabusiness strangled Shane at a Green Bay home he shared with his mother. Now, that wasn't true. Come to find out he lives with his father. They got that little part wrong. He wasn't living with his mother. He just comes over there to do laundry and get some food, I guess, or whatever. All right, sexually abused him and dismembered his body, leaving parts of it throughout the house and in a vehicle, authorities said. She appeared to suffer from a range of mental illness when she was evaluated at the Browns County Jail in 2022 and 2023. Diane Linton, an independent forensic psychologist, she said, who testified for the defense Thursday. I did show a video on that, so if you'd like to do, you can go back and check my past videos so you can see that one. Schabusiness, who had thrown a plastic chair at the forensics psychologist during an evaluation was a psychotic person, the psychologist says. So she said she was psychotic. Defense attorney Chris Fletcher, something like that. Just look at the description. And Schabusiness was under a civil commitment order in April 2021 because she was mentally ill. Brown County Assistant District Attorney Khalees Saunders said that the issue for the jury was the defendant's mental state when she committed the crime, not in 2021. And that's what I guess the jury was like. That's what they looked at. If the jury had found Schabusiness was mentally ill, she would be sent to a mental institution instead of prison. And I think that's where she belonged. Will you let me know? Do you think she belonged in mental, institution, or does she belong in prison? I don't know. Just share your thoughts. Walsh, the judge, ruled in March that Schabusiness was competent to stand trial. In February, Schabusiness attacked her previous attorney, which I showed a video on that one too, so you can check that out. previous attorney during a hearing before the deputy wrestled her to the courtroom floor. That was insane, wasn't it, ladies and gentlemen? All right, so we're gonna get into this one. Let's get into this to the video because it's kind of long. So hopefully everybody sit back, they're comfortable, have your crunchy munch, your cocktail, or whatever it is. Whatever you just get comfortable with, your water, whatever. Just feel free. Just feel comfortable. All right, so we're gonna get into this one now. I'm gonna have this on regular speed. I normally do things faster on here, but the reason why I want to do normal speed is because I noticed the audio is really not that great on here, so I want to make sure you be able to catch everything. So I'm just gonna put on normal speed, so that's why it's gonna be a little bit longer today, a little bit longer. And blessings to everybody that's in here, and we have Jack, my co-host this evening. He's here. And NYC and Francine, hit me off again. And blessing to you, girl. Bless you. And thank you. I'm doing fine. Just trying to stay cool, everybody. Gosh, I bet you everybody is trying to be cool. All right, and I see Emmanuel. Emmanuel popped up in here. Mod on deck. And Lisa, and BG. Hugs and kisses. And mod on deck. And let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Hit the like. Share your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. Taylor Schabusiness. Let's get it. Psycho Taylor Schabusiness.
Clean the fuck up. What are you doing?
So if you don't understand anything, please let me know. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to consult with a lawyer before questioning, to have a lawyer present with you during questioning, and if you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will kindly represent you at public expense before or during any questioning if you wish. And if you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you have the right to stop the questioning and remain silent any time you wish, including during questioning. Do you understand each of these rights?
Yeah.
Yes. Realizing that you have these rights, are you not willing to answer questions or make a statement?
Yes.
All right. Well, a few hours ago, police were dispatched to an address on Stony Brook to the parents' house, Shad Tyrion. Do you know Shad? I know how you know Shad.
He's my ex.
He's your ex-boyfriend?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they found a kind of disturbing stuff at the house there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of blood. Basically Shad's head.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so we know you were there at one point
Yeah.
with Shad.
Yeah.
But we also know you left. Now that band, is that your band?
No, that's my neighbor's.
Your neighbor's band?
Oh, the guy I was staying at?
Okay. So, where did you go? Which place where did the police get you? Was that on Eastman?
Mm-hmm.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
Is that where you live?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm staying there right now.
Okay, is that your apartment?
No,
No. Whose apartment is it?
that man.
And who is that man?
Looking back, it's crazy how long it took me to leave my contacts and glasses.
Scott?
Phones.
Okay. So, that's his band?
Yes.
Okay. And so, did you leave from Shad's house and go to Scott's house sometime today?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they found part of Shad at his house, his mom's house. Found his head. Where's the rest of his body?
It's there, inside his house.
It is in the house?
It's inside his house.
Okay. Can you tell me what happened?
It's a good question, because I blacked out during that time. But,
Okay.
I need time to, think.
No problem. Take your time, have some water. Do you think the body is still there?
I don't see why not, unless it's just up and moved, which it could, you know.
Where do you think mine would be?
I was right there by the bed.
Lying back, you think?
Yeah, I was cuddling it by the bed.
You were what?
I was cuddling it by the bed.
You were cuddling the body with it? Oh, okay.
Was it just you and Shad down in the basement?
Yeah.
Was anybody else down there at any point in time? When do you think you went to Shad's house?
Shit. I would do it like 2 days ago.
Okay. Did you stay there the whole time?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You start to remember now what happened with Shad? A little bit, what do you remember so far?
Shit. Oh, I don't know. There's this chain thing, right? And then yeah, like I was playing around with it.
Okay.
And like we were smoking the bitch, right?
Okay.
And then I'm terrible at explaining things, so let's see here. And then here comes the chain, right? And then he put it around his neck. Well, we were like playing around and shit, and then I don't know, I was tugging on it, and then I don't know.
You say you were smoking a bitch, what would that be?
Ice. Ice.
Ice?
Ice.
Okay. Have you taken any other drugs tonight?
No, this is still from 2 days ago. I know my eyes are fucking crazy.
Were you smoking the ice?
Yeah.
And how, on a pipe or someplace else?
The one that's on the counter, or on the table. I left the baggie there.
Did?
I did.
Where?
Green baggie, and it should be right on
But where exactly? Eastman or Storage?
at Shad's.
At Shad.
Yeah.
And you say, where was this place? Where would it be? In the basement or on the first floor or second floor?
Basement.
The basement. And it was ice in a.
Every time I take trips out to the farm, that's sort of my meditative experience. The proximity of Lancaster as a city to incredible resources like this allow us to deliver an experience that is driven by our desire to have direct access to the best quality meats we can. The food culture in Lancaster is so diverse, you really have to discover it for yourself.
It was basically a bingo bag, a little small plastic bag.
Crushed up.
Crushed up.
Sorry, I stepped away.
And just you and Jack.
Yeah.
And so there was a chain. What kind of chain?
It's the one that's on the same place as where the bitch and usually on.
And where would that be again? Please.
I think it's on a dresser.
On a dresser?
Is it? Oh, is it on a dresser? I don't know.
I don't know either.
Oh.
I haven't been there. I mean, as best as you can remember. So you think that there could be a chain and the ice on a dresser down in the basement?
It's just weird. I got like a weird flashback from it.
Oh, what happened?
Yeah, it's short. It was real short. But
What did you see?
it's just I don't even know anymore. Like, it was weird. I was riding him like a donkey, okay? And then, like, I think so. I think that's what was happening. I was pulling and then, like, I don't know.
Were you two being intimate, having sex?
It was getting there.
It was getting there. Okay. So will this be considered foreplay?
Yeah. Yeah, it was. And then, I don't know. And then, I just didn't stop. I don't know why. I didn't stop.
You guys done something like this in the past?
Not like that.
Do you use manual strangulation during sex at all? Is Shad like that?
A manual strangulation? Yes.
He likes strangulation?
I don't know.
You know what I'm talking
Yes,
about?
he does. Yeah. Yeah, he does.
And you do too, or just him?
Both of us.
So when's the last time you guys had sex besides potentially sworn?
Mainly me, but like we didn't even get it. Like, I'm sorry, but we didn't even get it.
Okay, so you didn't, alright, but when's the last time you did do it?
I mean, I played with him after. I have no idea, like August.
And what would you guys like to do? Is there a certain role playing that you did with Chad? Or was it just some sort of strangulation? How would you guys basically have sex?
It's like I just want you just so yeah, and we go at it.
But does anybody like strangle the other person?
I like doing that a lot.
Alright, so you like being strangled, like having your airway, or do you like doing it to somebody else?
I like doing it to somebody else.
Does Shad like to be strangled during sex?
I have no idea. I think so.
Have you done it before
Yeah,
with him?
yeah, he does. He likes it.
Have you used what we call props in the past?
Yes.
What?
Well, like dildo?
That or rope or chain or underwear or anything?
Yeah. I shoved a dildo in his ass and mouth.
In the past or just recently?
When he was there, when he was on the bed. Yeah.
So obviously you said you smoked some ice. Do you take any prescription medications?
No.
You have any?
Ladies and gentlemen, did you hear what she said she did to his body? She put a blank of wood in his rear and mouth. You gotta be kidding me. And
he put a dildo.
oh, don't say, I didn't want you to say that word. That's why I'm talking that. All right, hold. Let me just change the settings. Okay. All right, Jack, you have something to say?
No, I was saying she put a
Yeah, a blank in his.
long rubber in his butter.
Yeah, she put a wood stick in the rear and the mouth. Yes, she did. And y'all gonna tell me she's not insane? All right, just keep listening, ladies and gentlemen. If it's too much for you to hear, I completely understand. If people want to leave and they want to exit, I understand. It's not don't worry about me. I understand. It might be too much. It might be triggers, too graphic. I don't know or whatever. But you can leave. Reason.
Any mental health issues we should be aware of?
I don't know yet. I think
Have you been diagnosed with anything officially? Because I know that Shad has some mental health issues. It's according to his mother. Since high school?
yeah.
Where do you guys go to school together?
Bigfoot.
Before? Okay. Did you
Wait, 40 minutes? We're not watching this whole thing. Hmm?
same class or?
Yes. He didn't
You graduated. All right. So then you guys were boyfriend, girlfriend at one point? For how long?
graduate. 2 years.
2 years?
2 years.
2 years?
2 years.
And this is right after high school or
No, during high school.
during? And what year did you graduate?
16.
2016?
Yeah.
So you and Shad date after high school?
We seen each other.
Okay.
We definitely seen each other.
Seeing each other? But were you officially a couple, so to speak, or was it just, did you still have sex with him?
I did it once.
Just once?
Yeah.
After high school?
Yeah.
So when did you start seeing him again? Recently?
He's my buddy. He's my homie. So like, you know.
Alright, so you've always been friends?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, how did you get over to Shad's?
The minivan.
The minivan? When do you think you went there? You remember?
2 days.
2 days ago? Okay. Did you stay there all the time, or did you ever pick him up and go someplace, or then come back? Or
Stayed there the whole time.
how did you get in? Was Shad there when you got there, or Shad let you in? Or did you just walk in on your own?
He was there, we went in, got some shit, we came back, and then, shit, I mean, methamphetamine, you know,
Ice.
and then, yeah, ice, and then we came back.
Okay, so you showed up at his place. And then you and him left. And you
Yeah,
went and got some meth.
yeah, so then, we went, and, I picked him up, went and got some ice, and then after that, we went to, back to Scott's. We smoked,
Okay.
yeah, and then, I did his hair,
You did Shad's hair
Yeah, I did him, a little bit.
at Scott's?
Yeah, and then after that, I, trimmed his face, you know,
Mm-hmm.
feeling good. We left, we went back to his mom's.
Okay.
I was looking for some crack. I never got no crack.
Yeah, okay. So you went back, it was just you and Shad that went back to his mom's? Or did Steve come?
Steve?
Or Scott?
Scott, yeah.
I'm gonna do that occasionally, and I apologize if I do get names sometimes. But
Alright, yeah.
did Scott then come with you?
Scott stayed at home the whole time at Eastman. That's his residence.
Okay. Alright, so you and Shad
He
went back
is
to
not
his place.
involved at all.
Okay. So you and Shad went back to Shad's mom's house. How'd you get in? Did you see, was anybody home?
The door was unlocked. We went.
What time do you think this was?
That's a good question.
Was anybody home? Did you?
Well, these people, okay, Emmanuel, you said I'm gonna have to look him up. And NXS, I know that group. I used to listen to their music. He died the same way. He was, yeah, I think I knew
Talking about
the one
that.
was real sexy. I have to look that up on BG. Yes?
Talking about that tied up, choking stuff.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about.
Oh.
Wow. I didn't know about these people. I have to look them up. Yeah, they was into it. They was into this BDSM, and it's a part of, BDSM world. So, well, it's a whole big umbrella with BDSM. It's not just one or two things. It's a whole different lifestyle. And yeah, so he was into it, and, she took it a little bit overboard. I don't know if they had a safe word. Okay, but you're gonna tell me she's not crazy? All right, wait a minute, hold a second. Manuel said something. Yes, he was the main star of the 70s action TV show Kung Fu. They said that's how he died, but it seemed very suspicious. Oh, I gotta look. I probably know his face, Emmanuel. I just can't think of it right now. All right, BG says something else too. He was the lead singer, and I think he was alone when it happened. Sad, beautiful man, great talent. I know I love that group. I gotta see his face too. I know if I see it. I remember that like a couple of NXS songs. Hmm. Okay, y'all educated me. Let's resume.
Encounter anybody? My understanding his mom lives there.
Taylor?
Taylor?
I don't know. Is that the mom's name?
Yes.
Damn, the head.
And then,
Yeah, I can't believe I left the head though.
what'd you do with the body?
The body's there. Yeah. It's,
So we're gonna take the head somewhere?
I like that.
You liked it?
Well, you're gonna have fun trying to look for all the organs, but yeah, they're all dismembered. Yeah.
So you dismembered the body too?
Yeah.
And what did you do with the body parts?
They're in the house.
Somewhere?
They're like, yeah.
Basement, upstairs, downstairs?
Absolutely in the basement. I was gonna bring them with them. And then, I know I forgot the head. I wanted the head.
Did you bring anything with you?
Yeah, it's in the van.
What?
It's in the van. It's,
Lady Jimmy heard that. She forgot the head. You know, she took his head off and she dumped it in the bucket with his woodpecker too in the bucket. And she left it. She forgot it. Okay. I don't know how this jury did not see. It was insane. I don't know. Let's get back to it.
what is it? A foot maybe.
The what?
I think it's a foot.
A foot in the van?
A leg maybe. I don't know. I'm like, I'm gonna bring it all, and then I'm like, man, this is messy. So then I just left it. I got lazy.
Okay.
I got lazy, and that's what I did. So I'm like,
Okay. So there's gonna be maybe a foot or a leg in the van. And then,
yeah.
what'd you do with the head?
I forgot that was in the van, so yeah.
What'd you do with the head?
The head I put it in that bucket, that black bucket,
A black bucket?
with the blanket on top.
Okay.
I should have it.
And then where'd you leave it?
Leave the head? The head's still in the bucket. It's right by the stairs.
Upstairs? Okay. How did you dismember his body?
Knives.
With what?
Knives.
Knives? Just more than one knife?
About 4.
Where'd you get those from?
Kitchen. So I couldn't find mine, and I wasn't sharp enough.
You weren't sharp?
No. It was alright. Bread knife works good.
Bread knife?
A bread knife works good, yeah.
Really?
I had to use what I used, so like, yeah. I got lazy last night, so
Where would these knives be now?
they're in with all the organs and all the body parts.
And where was that?
In the black bag. It's in the black bag of,
In the basement?
it's in the basement. They're all in the basement. I never left the basement. I just went up the stairs.
To get the, so all the body parts and knives will be in a back bag. What kind of bag?
Black zipper bag next to a pink and black Under Armour backpack. That Shad gave me. So I left it there.
Is it a big bag?
Me.
What kind of stuff would you normally put in this bag?
Put anything in the bag.
Well, I mean, is it a trash bag or is it a garbage bag or is it, you know what I mean? Kind of bag?
Backpack.
No, the bag that has the body parts.
Oh, yeah, it's a backpack.
That's a backpack?
Backpack.
Is it a big one?
Yeah, the other one's like a little duffel, black duffel.
Okay. So you, at one point, did you bring these bags with you? Or were they already there?
I was gonna, but I got lazy. And
Right, you're gonna bring them with you when you left. But were the bags there when you used them, or did you bring them when you was Shad? Or did you just find them there?
they were there. I found them there, and I emptied them out and put them in there. And I was gonna bring it, and I got paranoid, and I got lazy. And I never get paranoid, but this time it was just like, I think it was the dope. I think it was the dope.
So, did you want Shad to be dead?
No, it was out of random. Like, I wasn't expecting that, and it kind of threw me off guard. And it was in an open place, like, you went in the basement, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty open.
Well, I haven't been down there, but is it?
It is, so like, it was weird. It was really weird. And, you open the door to the outside, and you go down the stairs, and it's right there. Like, you can see everything, like, right as you go down the stairs. Yeah.
And so, where did you get the chain?
I don't know, he pulled it out of his pocket.
You pulled it out.
He had two of them, one for me, one for him.
And can you describe them to me?
Chain
Chain
link and silver.
silver? Okay. And what size? Were they like a dog chain or a large lock type of chain? You
They're
know what
like
I'm saying?
this big. And then, and then it has O-ring.
Mhm.
And,
So silver chains.
yes.
And he had two of them. And what'd you guys do with them?
We put them around her neck.
You did. Okay. And then what were you doing while they were around their necks?
I was strangling them.
You were strangling them.
I was having fun with them, and then,
Was their clothes on or off?
he had his shorts on.
You had shorts on. How about you?
I don't know, I didn't really care at the time, but,
Did he ever put the chain around you? Put the chain ever around your neck?
I put it around my neck.
Do you have any marks or anything?
He didn't get the chance to strangle me.
Can I just see? You didn't get a chance to strangle you?
No.
Was that, he was going to though? Or was that part of the,
Yeah, I thought that was the thing, and then, like, I don't know, I just went a little crazy.
okay. So when did you realize that Shad was not alive anymore?
You know, his face turned purple.
Hmm.
He was coughing up blood, and he was pissing.
He was kissing himself. His face was all purple.
I still didn't stop, I don't know what was going on, I don't know what the blood, and then,
So his blood was coming out of his
I kept on
mouth?
feeling his heartbeat. Hearing his heartbeat.
I'm sorry?
Hearing his heartbeat spread.
Okay. Did you hear it stop?
No, maybe, no.
Okay.
No.
So
I'm gonna try to do this.
did you figure he was dead then?
Yeah,
And what did you do?
played with him a little bit.
Did you try to call his mom or dad or anybody else in the house? You tried to call an ambulance? Why not?
It's happened before. So, yeah.
So do you want him? You want him to die or you did? I'm trying to understand.
I didn't want him to die, actually.
But he did.
He's my buddy, but like it happened.
Happen again, but then did you feel a need to try to help him?
I shouldn't be laughing. Would Emmanuel say, yikes, what happened to a gentle hair pulling and a little butt smack? They took it to a whole nother level. God, dog. This woman is sick. How the heck did the jury did not listen to this? Because I didn't listen to this whole real interrogation. I heard some kind of like watching with y'all. But I'm like, if they heard this, how you not think that she wasn't completely out of her mind? And what she was doing to when he was asleep, cut up. Nobody could just sit there and just cut up body parts, taking out his liver and all of this. I don't know. Let's get back to it.
Stop choking him or get an ambulance. You didn't tell me to do that.
I don't know why. I just it happened so fast.
So then after you realized he was no longer, he was dead, his face was purple, he said his blood was going out of his mouth. What'd you do?
Clean him up a little bit.
Sure.
And then, I just played with him. I said,
You said play with him, what do you mean?
Played with his big,
Okay.
like I put him up over the bed, and then, stuck with it.
Okay. Then you had him on the bed? What kind of bed? Was it an actual bed or just a mattress or what? Okay. So then you had sex with him?
Yes. And I had a dildo.
Okay.
I played with him too.
What'd you do with the
And
dildo?
I just cuddled him and hugged him.
What did you do with the dildo?
I put it in his mouth, put it in his ass.
Okay.
Put it back. Put it back.
Where was this back? Where'd you put it back?
It's like it's like on the wall next to the body. Right, and then
Is it in a bed or on a shelf
it's
or?
in a wooden box.
Wooden box. Okay. And what color was the dildo?
It's
Peach. So
pink.
you had sex with him. You said dildo on. You said you cuddled for a while. And then what? And you cuddled him. Where were you, on the bed with him?
Yeah.
So you cuddled his body. And then what did you decide to do?
Oh, because like before, like I felt for his heartbeat, but then I still felt his heartbeat, right?
You did?
I did.
You felt it?
Yeah, so I kept on pulling more and more and more, and I went back and it's almost like he wouldn't die. And then he was like rebuilding in the muscle, and I don't know, it was crazy. And then, I don't know.
Just before you had sex with him?
As well.
While you had sex with him?
We never had.
Come back and get credit for the work you've put in at Purdue Global.
When we were getting there, I was just choking him.
I understand that. You said that you played with his penis
Yeah.
after he was dead.
Oh yeah.
Was it erect?
It was half. It was half.
Yeah. Did you,
Even.
what did you do with
after.
this penis?
I cut it off.
Did you ever place it in your vagina or any of your body parts?
No, I just.
You didn't use it as a dildo or anything? Okay. So you're saying then you're like choking on the stuff, and was he struggling at all?
He has big neck.
Okay.
was good.
Great point you brought up, Emmanuel. I'm confused to maybe there was some kind of specific jury instructions for the definition of crazy that wasn't met, but I don't see how. This is all my thoughts and opinions on this manual. Anybody who's watching here or the replay, something about that judge. It was like he was rushing and he was so much on prosecution side. It was just pro prosecution, nothing defense. And I'm not saying, I'm trying to give her a pass or anything, but we have to call it as it is. This woman is mentally sick. She's ill. And this is not just recent. She's been diagnosed with a bunch of craziness since she was a child, elementary school, middle school, high school, all the way up to now she's 25. And the way
So
that
she's a necrophilia, coloring with dead bodies.
yeah, that's what it is. Yeah,
Necrophilia queen.
mm-hmm. And like we just asked like Emmanuel, I feel like the way because defense was kind of like I can't even use the exact words, but like let's change it to this or take this out. And he was like, no, I think I want to leave it this way. Everything was just more on prosecution. And if I'm correct, a judge, you're supposed to be neutral, you're supposed to be on both sides. That's why I like to do a little history about this judge. Did he do defense too and prosecution, or he was always just a prosecutor all his life? Like the judge that was for Surat. I would say she was fair. She was defense attorney one time and she was prosecution and such a couple of things, but she was very fair for a person that, I mean, come on, Surat, he didn't have no degree. He was over there, defending his own self, but she still was fair. So something about this judge. So the way he kind of worded things, and then the jury was just following what he said. So this is my opinion on it. Not saying that she should have got off, but I just feel that she should be in a mental institution, not in the prison. No, not at all. Just my thoughts on it. But let's get back to it.
Are you trying to fight here? Sometimes people have a flight or fight, you know what I mean? The reaction that something happens, so they try to grab.
He did.
Exactly, Manuel.
And then
He didn't, or
no, he did.
did you get hurt at all? I see, you had that cut on your thumb. How do you think you got that?
Oh, that was dismemberment.
That was just not.
That was a lot. Yeah, I got lazy in that process right now. So.
Did you, use any other devices besides knives? Just, those scratches on your arms and stuff, were they from wounds?
Oh, no. I was,
And how did you do that?
So, this one, I did by myself.
Oh,
This one, I probably did by myself. This one, I probably did by myself.
so they
That
weren't
one?
him trying to grab you or anything? Did he try to grab you at all with his hands? That. So the blood on your hands, would that be Shad's blood?
Oh, probably, yeah. I'm telling you, I got super lazy tonight.
How come?
I really don't know. I feel like I'm being on drugs and the come down that I'm coming down off of.
How many times do you think you've done this
I
before?
never do drugs. Like, I barely do drugs. I do drugs, but then like once in like a few like weeks. Not even like that. Like months go by and then I'll do drugs.
I see.
The one shirt now comes with a liner.
And where did you dismember this? In the basement, right?
Because I was looking for Donna and,
You do anything particular with the head or the body? What did you do with the blood? What happened to all the blood?
it's still in there, still in the tote. I mean, with the pill.
The pill.
There's a shower in the basement. You go in the next side over and I just dumped it out into the drain. It's probably still worth it.
I see my girl Nell Gigi just creeped through the back door. Honestly, it all depends on what the state statute is for an insanity plea. You're right. So I don't understand all these, different terms and stuff, but I guess I'm just going by how you say my common sense. Listen to this. You think she's sane? She's insane. But you're right. Every state is different. Every state is different. But now, Gigi, what did you think of the judge? What's your thoughts on the judge? If you want to share with me, if you don't mind, I'm just curious. What's your thoughts on it? And BG says a bid for insanity is very hard to win. You notice that, right? But like when you go into these mental institutions, I don't know, what do people think? There's a bunch of, it's like rose gardens around you, sitting around and out looking in the sunshine. You do you see the people that's in these mental institutions? I mean, they just get up, they'll cut you up and try to kill you, and I don't know. I don't know. All right, let's get back to it. All right, Francine says something. Jury got it right. Hate to ever see back on the streets again. Period. Case closed. Next. All right, let's get back to it.
What are you doing? The bucket?
Well, I drained his head. Well, like, after I covered his blood, I put it in the bucket, but then there's still blood in this bucket because it's coming out of the head. Should have took the brains out, but I didn't do that. And then
So you cleaned his head in the shower and then dumped the bucket?
I should have cleaned his head in the shower. I should have polished it up, but, yeah.
Okay.
Melvia, we're glad to have you here too, girl. And Melvia, what did you think of the judge? Too. Melvia, Nell, Gigi, share your thoughts. Share your thoughts. Let me know if you want to. All right, let's get back to it.
I like that.
And what do you use to smell that? How do you know?
The knives.
The knives. What are they? Well, you said one was a butter knife. What kind of knives were they then? Big knives or knives? Butcher knives?
They were the kitchen knives.
How the picture block?
There was two like little knives there. And then they were like probably 4 inches. And then the other ones, they were probably like 6-inch knives.
And where were they in the
One was
kitchen?
a steak knife, one was a bread knife.
When you
And
say
one
bread
butter
knife, is that
and
like
one
a serrated edge on it, or is it a flat edge on the bread knife? You know what I mean by serrated?
It's great.
And where were these knives in the kitchen?
They're in, shit. They were right next to the oven.
Were they in, like a knife holder thing, or in a drawer, or where?
They were in, if you know what I'm talking about, when the,
Yeah, that's some, a holder that put
yeah, that's the one right there, like it was in the,
by the oven.
by the oven. Yeah. I really like that as well.
What can we do?
That's how messed up my head was. Like, I was really messed up. Like, I don't know what was going on. I was just going crazy. And then, I don't know what was going on at all. Because of this, I think it was the open area. I wasn't in a room by myself. There was no door. It's an open area.
Mm-hmm.
It was an open area. I didn't like it. It was different. At all.
Or was there anybody else there?
Maybe upstairs.
Upstairs. And how come why did you leave? Did anything cause you to leave the house?
I kept on hearing footsteps.
Okay.
gunshots. So,
What else? I'm sorry.
gunshots.
Gunshots. Why did you think you heard those?
I have no idea.
Do you have a gun with you?
No, I didn't.
Did you hear a gun in the house?
No, I think it was outside.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and then,
You afraid someone was coming
it was
there?
weird. I'm never paranoid, but then out of nowhere, like, I got
Yeah, where?
first, like, for a couple of seconds, and then we'll go away, and then, like, boom, we'll come back. It was weird. It was really weird. It was a weird night. Like,
Yeah, I would
I don't
imagine.
even know. This one was weird. I didn't like the openness.
Yeah.
I did.
Too much room.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm sure I'm gonna ask some questions for you. I'll take a break. Maybe drink some water. And did you tell them what happened or not?
When LGG said, I think the judge knew it was an open and shut case. She admitted it. But I got a point. He was like, let me move on to the next one. I got too many on my load, so let's just be done with this. Probably got a point. So I can understand why for such a big case and what happened. How was this done in a week? Wow. Interesting. Every state is different. All right, let's get back to it. Thanks, Nell Gigi.
You know what happened to Shad?
Yeah, he's got body parts in his hand, so he's gotta get that out.
Yeah, we'll
I
get
forgot about that. I've been off of it right now. I blame his father.
Life is about smart choices. Where to live,
Just a minute. Are you supposed to take any of his prescription medications?
Nope.
Okay. All right. I want to look into a couple other things, and we'll be with you, and if you need anything, you knock on the door. Okay?
How you doing?
Good.
Good. Doing okay? All right.
How's it sound?
That's great. I need stitches.
You gonna need some
I'm gonna
stitches?
need stitches.
The thing is, I don't know. We need to get there before.
Usually you're good there, you say, I think it's stitches, you got 24 hours. Do you think you cut yourself over 24 hours ago?
Oh yeah, I just did it like 4 hours ago.
You did it 4 hours ago? All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, that's actually one of the things that we want to kind of do is we call it timeline, just to kind of get an idea of what you were doing since you first had contact with Shad. How did you call him up? Did he call you up, or did you just show up at his house, or how did you decide to go
I
to his
said,
place?
hey. I said, hey, come over here. And then I went and got him.
You called him, or he called you, or
Yeah.
how? Do you have a phone?
No, it was actually from my friend AJ, our friend AJ.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where were you?
That's Scott.
Okay, was AJ there too?
Yeah.
So you're at Scott's, and your friend AJ was there?
Yeah.
What's AJ's, you know, any other, his last name or first
Big
name?
Gannon.
Huh?
He's Gannon.
Gannon?
Big Gannon, yeah.
How do you spell that, you know?
Gannon.
Would Scott know who he is?
Yeah.
Was Scott there?
He's referenced as Black AJ.
Is he a black guy?
He's a black guy.
Okay.
He's got Jews bros.
Was Scott there then when you and AJ were at the apartment on Eastman?
Yes.
Okay.
He walked over there.
So you called Shad using AJ's phone?
AJ
Okay.
talked to Shad.
AJ talked to Shad.
Yeah. And he's just like, hey man, come on, where's Scott? And then Shad was like, I might have done it right, but can you come get me? And so then I
Did you
went.
text them?
Yeah. So then he like, wait, never mind, I'm alright. So then we went and got him.
Okay. And then who went now?
We did. I took him in.
Did you go by yourself or somebody else?
I grabbed it. I took AJ and I put him in the seat. And then,
So you and AJ went to Shad?
yeah.
What time do you think this was? So you and AJ were at Scott's, and AJ contacted Shad by text message probably, saying come over, something like that. Were you and AJ using drugs at that time?
No, we were smoking the yield and Mary Jane. But
Just smoking marijuana? Okay. So then who went and picked up Shad?
we grabbed. I took AJ in the front seat and then we went over to Shad.
Okay. And so how did you get there?
Via van.
Did Scott know you were taking the van?
I said, hey Scott, I'm taking the van, I'm picking up Shad. And then
Okay.
he was just like, no. And then I'm like, okay. And I took it. Yeah.
Okay. So he didn't want you to take it, but you took it
But I
anyway?
took it anyway.
Okay. And where did you go?
The guy that she's talking about, that she took the van anyway. If I'm correct, let me know in the comments if you've seen it. I stand to be corrected. I believe that was the one that defense had as a witness, but he didn't show up because he supposed to be hospitalized in a hospital. So I really wish he would have been able to show up to it. I think it was kind of a coincidence. I think he probably might have checked himself in so he wouldn't come on the stand. But I was curious to hear what he would have to say about, Taylor and everything. And her lawyer was trying to get a mistrial due to the fact that he wasn't able to come. But I don't know why they didn't even try to do a Zoom or something with him. I mean, every time you turn around, do Zoom. Ever since the COVID, everything is Zoom. But I don't know. All right, let's get back to it.
To Shad's house.
His dad's house? Mom's house? Where?
Mom's house.
Okay. Did you go inside the house at all?
I knocked on the door and said, hey, Shad, come here. And then, like, he came here. And then, like, he was like, yeah.
All right, so then Shad got into the van, and AJ was in the van, and you, and then where'd you go?
And then we went to, so me and AJ and Shad, we went to his dad's house, right?
Whose house?
We went to his dad's house.
Shad's dad?
Shad's dad, we went from his mom's to his dad.
Okay.
Yeah, and then, I don't know. And then, from there, we went and picked up some dope.
So was anybody at Shad's dad's house? Was Shad's dad there?
Yeah, Shad's dad was there.
Okay. Did you talk to him or have contact with him?
Good old Michael B, yeah.
Okay. How long were you think you were at Shad's dad's house?
Like 10 minutes.
Okay. And where'd you go to store dope?
I don't know. Like, that's the thing. Like, I don't even know where it was. Like, I was like, put it in the attic. And he's like, oh. And then he went and got it. And then,
So who made arrangements to get that?
maybe Shad? Shad?
Shad.
Yeah.
So, do you remember, was it a business, a house, or a car? You met somebody in a car? What did it happen?
No, he was just like, hey, you got any pretty girls inside? I'm like, hell no, I'm gonna knock his ass out. So he says that, right? And then, like, for me to go in and get the dope, I'm like, I'm not getting the dope. I'm like, Shad, go get the dope. So Shad went and got the dope, and then he came back with the dope.
Okay, and where was this, do you think?
This was, I don't know, I have no idea, I just.
Was it a house or apartment or?
You said put the Addy in, did somebody use their cell phone to find the house address?
Could have been, could have been.
You know who might have looked it up?
I have no idea.
Maybe or Shad?
I have no idea.
But Shad's the one that went in to get the dope. How much did he buy?
Oh, that was all me, I gave him $100.
Okay, so you bought $100 worth of meth?
That's what I did.
Alright, and is the three of you still in the van?
Yeah, when he got back in.
And where'd you guys go?
We went back to Scott. Scott.
Alright, went back to Scott's. Who's all there then?
Scott, AJ, Shad, and me.
And what'd you guys do?
We smoked.
Smoke what?
The reefer.
Marijuana?
We smoked the reefer. I didn't smoke the reefer. You know, they smoked the reefer.
Who had that, the reefer? Someone bring it with them, or is that already there?
It was, the reefer was there. The reefer was there. And then after that, me and Shad, we were talking on the bench. And then after that,
So you and Shad smoked some meth?
Okay, ladies, I know I'm not alone when I say, have
At Scott's?
yeah, just smoke some.
So where were you guys located?
That would be Eastman.
Right. Were you in an apartment? But were you in a bedroom, in a living room, in the kitchen?
Bedroom.
Was Scott using any of it?
He was chilling on the chair, rocking back and forth.
Did you see you guys smoking meth or marijuana?
No, that's all behind him. He can't see. He can't see it, no.
Why not?
Because that's behind him.
Okay.
He's facing this way, we're this way.
Okay. So then the three of you were smoking marijuana, and you and Shad smoked meth. And so then what happened then? Who went where?
I started cutting Shad's hair.
That's right, you said you gave
I
him a haircut.
Give him a bit of haircut and everything, and then right after that, AJ was just like, go home and go. So then I'm like, alright, see ya.
You left on your own?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he tried it on foot. And me and Shad, we took out. I shot him up, and then I took him out. I had one shot too.
Then where did you get that stuff from?
That's the same place.
I know, but, oh, so you bought it with the meth, you bought the other stuff too? Where did you shoot them up with?
Same shit, the trazodone?
Yeah.
I crushed it up.
And where did you get the trazodone from?
The table.
The table, where's the table located?
Right by Scott's
Was it Scott's trazodone?
Yeah, he is.
Are you sure it's trazodone?
They said it on the bottom.
So you took some pills from where? You said on a
From
table?
the counter.
From a counter?
Yep.
And it said trazodone on the label?
Yep.
And was it Scott's pills? Was Scott's name on there too?
Yeah.
And you crushed them up, and then what did you do with them?
I put it in the syringe. I pulled it back, and then I shot him.
Okay. And you said you took a shot too?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Where did you get the injection? Where did you inject them at?
I got it from a friend.
No, but I mean, when you shot.
Where did I shoot him up?
Yeah.
Shit, probably in the arm.
In the army then?
There.
You said you got the hypo from a friend? Did you? Have you used drugs, they call it intravenously, some needles before?
Yeah.
Alright, so were you guys in a bedroom, in a living room, or someplace else where, bedroom? Okay. And then what do you guys do?
And then, we just took off because we just headed over to his mom's house. We got cozy on the bed and we drove into the driveway, right? Opened the door, we went down the stairs. We chilled on the bed, and right after we chilled on the bed, he put the collar on.
So you and Shad left Scott's van. Did Scott know you were leaving?
I said, hey, I don't know, actually. I don't know.
Do you remember what time that was, or was it day? Dark out, light out? Night? You know what I mean? What time of day was it, you think?
Like 12 maybe, I'm just gonna guess. I really have no idea. I don't know the clocks, I don't know the phone.
Was it dark out?
Yeah.
Okay. So you went to Shad's parents' house, Shad's mom's house.
Mm-hmm.
Did you meet anybody as you were arriving?
No. He didn't.
All right, and then you went into the basement.
Yep. Open the door and then into the basement, down the stairs, and then onto the bed where he put on the collar.
Was it right away you started doing that?
I don't know. This is what I remember.
How long do you think you were in the basement?
Until I left. I really don't know.
Was it during the day at all?
I really don't know.
Did you sleep at all?
I mean, I was playing with him all night, so.
Because you were playing with him all night?
Yeah.
What all during the day?
He kind of went into the day. I still was playing with him. But like, are you talking about the trophy session?
Well, from the time you got to Shad's mom's, how long do you think you were there before you left?
Like, until he like died, or like?
No, until you actually left.
Until I
went
left?
back east then. Yeah. So by the time you first got there to the time you actually left.
I don't know. I don't do times. Like, I really don't do it.
Was it overnight?
Yeah.
So I'm asking because it was. It's the boyfriend, Steve.
Did at some point the boyfriend have to let you into the house?
Who don't unlock the door?
Did he unlock the door? And opened it for you guys?
He did.
Okay, so when you guys got there after shooting up the first time and coming back from Eastman, he did open the door for you guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
So then, from then till the time you left, how long do you think it was? A whole day? An hour? You know what I mean?
It was, shit, I don't even know, like, he
So you got there and Shad's mom's boyfriend let you in.
Mm-hmm.
And you went to the basement. Did you start getting together right away, or did you sleep for a while, or what do you think you remember you did?
We went there, 5 minutes in, I was already choking him.
Alright, so it happened pretty quick.
Yeah.
And you talk about you were playing with him.
My husband was different with his corpse.
Okay. Was it light out at some point? Was the sun out?
When I looked out the little window, I seen it.
You could see light?
I could see the light.
So you were playing with him when it was light out?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, so particularly with them, you said
Wow, if I got this clear, 5 minutes after she got there, she already went to the killing? God, dog. Oh my gosh. And Melvia, oh, that chick is trifling. Oh yeah, that's gonna be an interesting trial. I will definitely have my snacks ready. Oh well, remember the orange Julius drink from the mall? Oh, I miss those. Okay. And I see you 603. Blessings to you, girl. Blessings to you. Melvia says they don't bother anyone in the mental hospital. Mm. All right, let's get back to it.
Within 5 minutes of getting there, you guys started, he pulled off the chains, I guess you're saying, and he put her on his neck.
Yeah.
Did you put one on, you never put one on yours, or did you put one on?
I did.
You did?
It was tiny. I finally got it around and I put it on my neck and then I took it off. After he was on, but like,
So, you started choking him, and when you were choking him, what did he do? What were you guys doing, I guess? Try to explain it as best as you can.
he was coughing up the blood right and I was just waiting for him to die and then like I was looking at his purple face.
Well, did he expect to have sex with you?
Because I felt like it was fucked up. I'm like, damn, I'm already this far, so then I just like, yeah.
I understand, but why would he put the chain around his neck?
Because he's a
So was he expecting to have sex with you then? He thinks that can be sex.
I would assume so.
But you said that he just started choking. How long did it take for him to die?
Like 3 to 5 minutes maybe. But I don't know. I have no idea.
You said that when you were choking, when you started coughing up blood.
Oh yeah.
But
Like, damn.
and you just decided that.
I like to see what happens.
So you just kept going harder and, okay.
I
So you want to see what happened when he died?
I just watched it, yeah.
Okay.
Well, this one was different. This one was coughing.
So when he put the chain around his neck, he thought that you guys were going to have kinky sex, right? You think that's what Chad was thinking, maybe?
Yeah.
What were you thinking?
I was gonna do the same thing. You know, I was going in, and I did, and I went in. But then he was like, choke me, but he didn't really say it, so I'm like, he put it on his neck. I already know I'm gonna choke him, and I did. So.
All right, so before that, did you guys, was there any foreplay?
We launched onto the bed. We went from the stairs to the bed, and then, yeah.
Were clothes on or off?
Yeah, now the.
But before the chain went around his neck, were you and Chad like kissing or any foreplay or anything?
No, we were chilling at home.
You just chilling. So all of a sudden, the chain went around his neck?
Yeah.
How come? I'm just trying to get it.
He likes it.
All right.
I was gonna walk him like a dog.
You know, and he wanted that?
I have no idea. What I was gonna do it anyway.
Okay. And you're claiming it was his idea? With the chain?
Obviously not. No, it was his idea. It was all him.
All right, so you're on the bed. The chain goes around his neck and you start choking him. And you just realize that he was going to die or what?
I'm just like, shit. I think I went a little too far because like I was blacking out while I was doing it, right? And then like, fuck. And then like, I look at him, I'm like, shit, he's already purple. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, I don't know if he's fucking, is he good? Is he good? But then like when I woke up, like, you know, during the blackout moment, I'm like, shit. Like he was coughing up blood. I'm like, I don't know, I just kept on going. Like, damn. Sorry.
You made the comment, you said that when you were choking, you was coughing up blood, you kind of were like, well, going this far, I'm just gonna keep going. Did you realize that by continuing that may kill him?
Oh yeah, because I felt bad because I'm like, damn, he's gonna be losing after this. I'm like, I might as well just kill it.
Okay. So you realize that by continuing that you may actually kill him then?
He was, I swear to God, he was telling me, he's just like, just do it. So I'm like, wow. And I did it.
Okay.
Like, I swear to God, I'm like, I'm like, I accidentally fucked up and then I thought, oh my God. And then yeah, that's exactly what happened. All those
And you also said that you enjoyed it, right? And I enjoyed it.
Oh yeah.
All right. What did you enjoy about that?
Just,
Was it kind of thrilling, a rush, exciting? What was the feeling that you got out of it?
that's all it is.
Okay. I'm just trying to understand what you were feeling. You're saying that
Yeah.
it's like enjoyable. You know, did it make you happy? Was it just kind of exciting? Like opening Christmas presents?
Like,
or?
I don't know. Like, this is the thing that I have, like, I've always had, you know, like, you ever love something so much that you kill it? Like, it happens to me. That's the feeling that I have. I love something so much that I kill it. Like, oh, I love it so much, and then I kill it. That's what happens to me. So,
All right, so he dies, he's dead, and then you just kept playing with his body. Okay. And when did you decide to? How long did you play with his body? You think? Is that when you thought it was looked outside and it might have been light out too?
Oh my gosh, Melvia said, I changed my mind about the mental hospital, put her in general population, and announced out loud what she did on the yard. Oh my God. Okay. What Neil Gigi said. I can't wait for the impact statement because I'm dying to hear what the victim's mother have to say, and the I don't know, I guess the sister's gonna talk, and the living boyfriend. I think her family made excuses her, and let her get away with things because she lost her mommy a young age. No, if I'm correct now, Gigi, I think that the father was doing stuff to her when she was a child. If you know what I'm saying. That father ain't crap. And then the mother died, and she, one point she was having problems in school and everything, and then she was living with the grandmother, and then she met the guy that I guess put her on meth, and she married, and I think that's the one she had a baby by. I wish I could find that picture. She probably still married to the guy too. That's in jail. I think. All right, let's get back to it. I see you, Melanie. Let's get back to it.
I don't know, it's so dark.
Your turn.
Yeah, oh, it's gotta be like, 2-3 hours.
Is that also when you used the dildo?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you have sex with his body at all? At any point, or any type of sexual contact? Obviously the dildo and stuff,
Put
but.
the dick in his ass. I grinded on him, I put the dick in his ass.
You grind.
Things about this ramen that I can't get over.
You ever read the back of a ramen cup and it's filled with ingredients?
Did you ever put his penis in your vagina? Okay, you just grind on him?
Did you see before that you performed a roll on him?
Yeah.
Okay, and that was after he was dead?
Yeah. And then he got half and he was like half hard while I was still sucking while he was dead. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And was that part of playing with him, or
That is part of playing with him.
That was part of planning.
did you?
Actually, I was just I was severing his head while I was doing that too with him.
You were stopping his feet?
Yeah.
So it wasn't only a couple hours before you severed his head? Did you fall asleep at any point in time, or? So how long do you think you were in that basement? Because you didn't leave until like 3 or 4 this morning, right? But what about during the day? What did you do during the day?
I don't know, like, I was kind of like dozing off, like, you know, nodding out.
He was dead already? Was his head still on?
No, I took that off. That was the first thing I took off.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to cut it.
What about the rest of his body?
I didn't even take it. And then, the rest of his body, it's, my God, I fucking know. I don't even know what it is. It's in a big blue container, you know? And it's big
container?
Tupperware. It's like a big Tupperware. It's not Tupperware, but it's a Tupperware container, like a
big storage code?
Yeah, one of those. And then,
So that's where body parts are in? Or I thought you were in a black bag?
they are. They're scattered around.
Oh, so both probably. But when did you start, cutting up his body?
I don't know, like almost right away. I was sucking and cutting at the same time.
Okay. Then what about the rest of his body parts? Did that take all day to do?
I was getting pissed off at the dismemberment process, actually.
Did it take a while?
It took a while.
Yeah, because like I was nodding out. So I
Okay, so you're kind of slipping, kind of nodding in and out. Have you taken any other drugs?
I should have took drugs. I probably would have helped, but I didn't. And I just sat there. Yeah.
Do you remember it being daylight at all? When
I looked at the window and I seen the daylight.
And was his body together still then? Or?
Body was never together. It's just like, I had fun with him for that 2 hours and then boom.
So, but it took a while to cut the rest of the body up? Okay.
All messed up too.
So, I'm just trying to, so I understand too. So you said were you cutting and you cut the knot off, kind of wake up and start cutting again?
Yeah.
So it took you a little while to cut the body apart. There were times where when I napped or whatever, you didn't work nonstop to dismember his body, right?
I mean, I probably did. Well, in my sleep, I do things in my
You
sleep.
do things in your sleep.
But like, that's probably it right there.
Did anybody ever come downstairs at all?
Tara came down. She came downstairs and then with the kitty cat, and then she set the kitty cat down. And spoke over the kitty cat, and then the kitty cat was walking around. And I threw the kitty cat, and then yeah.
Did you talk to her?
I'm like, hey Tara. I don't know, it's just weird. Cause like it was an open space, like there was no closed door, and like it was weird.
She saw anything?
I have no idea. I don't really have to ask her. Because she's like, pretty bad,
So you think she came down at one point and dropped the kitty cat off downstairs in the basement?
Yeah.
Nice.
How long was she in the basement? Just shortly to drop the cat, or?
Yeah, she just came down there to drop the cat off to go use the kitty litter,
Okay.
the box, and then she went right back upstairs. Yeah, and then
Alright, so then throughout this process, you would cut off a body part with one of the knives. And you would put it in the bag or the tote or something like that?
Yeah, I was still tweaking out, so like, I'm gonna get on it, and then I'm like, wow, it's gonna go. So I got it down, and then I was cutting it, and it was gonna go. Now, and I was tweaking, so like, I'm like, oh shoot. Here, I'm done now. I didn't mean for all this to happen, and I'm like, I fucked up, I know I fucked up. I'm like, shit. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's what happened.
No, you know, it's feelings, got a mom and a sister and a dad and family and more and more of being sorry, you know. You killed them.
You gotta tell the sister sorry. Didn't mean for that to happen.
You need to kill them.
I
But you didn't try to help them?
No, I didn't, no. It works both ways, like, I have no idea, like,
You was
you
gonna
gotta
die.
be tugging the chain.
Right, you was gonna die, so.
I mean, I didn't, but at the same time, I woke up like, fuck, that's bad. I didn't know what to do, cause like, he was gonna like, ah, like, fuck, I didn't know. You know what I mean? Cause like, I don't know.
You liked it?
I liked it. I'm like, fuck, like, it was, like, I didn't know what to do, but like, oh, I liked it though.
Well, you knew because you didn't want to call the police or ambulance or anything, so.
Actually, I thought about it. And then, I was getting angry at myself.
Mhm.
Very angry at myself because I didn't have a proper tool.
Yeah.
Sucks not having it.
Was it sexual side to you when you were choking, Shad?
Oh, yeah. Very.
Was it exciting when you were sucking on his penis after he was dead?
It was very exciting. Everything was, we should check on my panties. Boom.
Hey, can you see something? I gotta ask you a question. I just want to kind of clarify some things quick. Detective Brown will be here shortly. Probably, I believe he's gonna step in. It won't take long. So, after the incident where you choked him out, can you describe how you placed him before, because you said you cut his head off first, correct?
Yeah.
Can you describe where was he laying on the bed?
I pulled him,
Okay.
like, say this is the bed.
Okay, so this is the top of the bed?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, I pulled him, and then, his head was hanging off.
So you're probably laying face up? So
Yeah.
his back was on the bed?
Back was on the
His
bed.
head's partially off the bed?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, the tub was like right there.
Like the pail that you had the
Yeah.
head in before? Okay. So basically his head's here and the bucket's right here?
Yeah, and then, from there, I severed his.
You cut his head off?
Yeah.
Okay. After you cut his head off, I know you said you dumped the pail at one point into the shower.
In the shower, yeah.
Okay. Did you leave the body there for a while to drain into the pail, or what? How?
It's all in the tub, in the blue tub. You found the blue tub, right?
I don't know if they're slowly going through the scene, so there's a lot of his blood. Did you pull the tub under there? Then?
Oh no, I moved the tub like real fast.
Oh, so you cut the head and pulled the tub under there.
No, when I was dismembering the body,
Yep.
there was, I'm going like this with a knife, so there's blood fucking going everywhere, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, and then,
But initially, when you cut his head off, there was a pail underneath, correct? Okay, so the head went into the pail,
Yeah.
the blood went into the pail. Did the blood bucket fill all the way up with blood?
no,
No? Okay.
no.
Then, did you move them again when you started with the pail? Because you're talking about that blue Tupperware thing.
So I think there's a black pail, and then there's a blue Tupperware thing, right? And then his head was hanging off. And then I cut the head off, and then I moved it over. and I brought it back and then I put it in the pail.
Okay, so initially the head went into the blue Tupperware thing, kind of?
Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of blood in that one right now.
In the blue Tupperware thing.
Yeah.
At any point did you, like, before you, because you said you removed the head first, did you start removing the limbs right away, or did you kind of wait a little while? And...
That's the weird thing, like, cause when it started happening, like, I started, like, nodding out.
Okay.
And then I was going crazy on the limbs, like, even while I was sleeping, and then it looked messed up, and I didn't like it.
Okay. But you believe the blue tub, that big tub, like, probably, I'm thinking it's the way you're describing it's only, like, Tupperware tubs about like this size, kind of that's your cubic 1 foot one, and that's where most of the blood is. Along like a bunch of his organs.
The organs are everywhere too.
His organs are everywhere?
Yeah.
Did you like hide organs in the house?
Oh, they're in plastic bags. They're in plastic bags.
In the tub?
In backpacks.
In the backpacks.
In the backpacks and then in the.
Did you remove all organs, like his intestines and everything, or?
Yeah.
Where are the intestines? Do you remember?
They're gonna be in a plastic bag.
They're all in plastic bags.
They're gonna be in a plastic
So that
bag.
blue tub is almost just all blood, is what you? I thought you said.
It should be like only like this much.
All right. Okay. We're just trying to clarify a couple of things. I'm just trying to make sense of something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. All right. I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How about yourself?
All right. Can we talk a few minutes again?
Yeah.
So, I went at the house right now, there's, you know what a medical examiner is? They're the ones that kind of like take care of people that died and see how they died. And so, you know, they have a bunch of questions for us that we really can't answer. And the biggest questions that they have is exactly how did you dismember Shad? Did you cut arms, or, I mean, or was it just internal organs, or?
So you started on the head, right?
Yeah.
If I'm correct, there was some parts of his body they never found that they said in the trial. I wonder, did she eat him? I'm just curious. I think she might have. But they said it was some parts that they didn't find of his body. Where is it? She was so quick to tell everywhere other body. She was so quick to tell all the other body parts where they was at. Wow. But she didn't say that. Jeffrey Dahmer ate parts of his victims. If she wasn't caught, that's probably what she would have done. Oh yeah, he wouldn't. Definitely, I definitely don't think that he was going to be the last victim. At least we got her off the streets. No telling how many more are still out there. Oh, there it is. Could be a next door neighbor, your pastor. You don't know what a person is thinking. Okay. So you agree? Emmanuel says here, she might have ate them or stored them somewhere. Serial killers like trophies. That's right, the trophies, Emmanuel. Melanie says, well, she didn't take much with her. The state tried to simplify that she was cannibalizing him, but there was zero evidence provided. If there was, the state would have brought it up to the table. And that's the truth. You have a point. All right, let's get back to it.
Yeah, and then I don't know where I'm from there. I just want to.
Did you cut it, or did you remove his arms?
Yeah.
Okay, can you show me where you would cut on the arms?
Right there.
Right at the elbows. Was this part of the arm left on?
You guys go in that blue bed.
Okay, look.
Yeah.
But you know that you cut off at the elbows? Okay, you cut both arms off at the elbows?
I would hope so. Because like, I was saying that dismemberment process I did was like really messed up because like I was nodding out. And then I was like sawing it off.
Did
Did you use just the knives?
Just the knives, though, like, yeah.
Did you remove any part of his, did you dismember his legs at all? What was you on the legs?
I think there's one leg that's actually intact.
Okay.
And then, maybe. Or is it? I have no idea.
Where was his body located when you did this dismembering? Was it in one spot or?
Yeah. It was all in the same spot.
And where's that again?
Blue tub.
So the body was in the blue tub as you were cutting it up? Okay, then did you empty the tub at points, or, you know what I mean?
Was there a bed down there or just a mattress or?
There was a mattress that was laid down there. Should be blood on the sheets. Like a lot of blood. But, I tried to get it off. But, I can't fucking think right now, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I'm fucking nuts.
Yeah, you know, because, like I said, just, yeah. And they'll probably figure it out eventually, but, they just got some questions about, like where the blood might have went, or most of it went. I mean, if you said a bucket or, yeah, down the drain or that. But it was, when you took off his head, was he lying on a mattress? Or was he someplace else?
I had his head hanging off.
The mattress?
And then I was on it.
But was the bucket underneath his head?
Yeah.
So it was high enough?
I don't know, it just dropped in there.
What's that?
It just dropped in there after I got the bone.
But it was high enough that it could stand up underneath his body, you know what I mean? So let's say the body sits at the bed, the bucket was able to fit underneath there. Was it, the bed was high enough for the bucket to fit there? Or would it have to be on its side or something, the bucket?
No, the bucket was just fine where it's at, on the edge of the bed.
On the floor or on the bed itself?
On the floor.
Okay.
So there's a box spring and then there's a mattress.
You know, what do you think should happen if somebody does something like this to somebody else?
I don't know, they obviously get prison time, I don't know. Whole lot, like, I don't know, this was out of random.
All these fitness coaches and gurus out there have it backwards when it comes to helping busy career dads lose weight and
Think it was the right thing to do?
No, I did it anyway.
Yeah, and I just want to clarify, when he had the chain around his neck, were you behind him
Yeah.
and kind of put just one end or two ends or the chain or? And just one, but you hold it, how to, you know, I mean, because if you wrap a chain around someone's head, you just hold one end of the chain, the other end is going to go loose.
No, so if you've seen, there was a ring, and there's two rings, and then like you can pull the chain from under the ring, and then pull it back.
All right, so then a loop at the end of the chain that could go around, kind of like a dog choke collar.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, do you think it was a dog choke collar?
Could have been, very much so.
Was it that size?
It was that size, or a large dog.
All right, and so then you would have been, was he laying on the bed? Or kneeling, or something else?
He would have been, on his stomach.
Something like that?
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Choker chain? Okay. And there were two of those, correct? You said there was one for you, one for, that was on him? Yours was
Yeah.
smaller?
Yeah.
Does this guy look familiar to you at all?
Mr. Gannon?
That Adrian?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the one.
So he was lying face down on the bed? Or was he just on his hands and knees?
He was lying face down on the bed.
Okay, you're on top of it. On his back.
Down, I was on his back.
Okay. All right. Pulling the chin back. Okay. All right. Hopefully that. Hope that, you know.
Did you guys find all the parts here?
So,
Yeah.
going through the process of looking. So, did you remove any other, you said you had the heart and the liver up with the lung. Did you remove all that from the chest cavity? Or did you leave them in there? Or?
It could be in there, yeah.
Do you remember? Or
They're all in plastic bags.
separate bags or one big bag?
They're all in separate bags, like Walmart bags.
Oh.
And they're fine.
All right.
They're fine.
Long should we go? Okay. Are you doing all right? You need anything or hungry or anything? Or?
More than thing.
What?
I'm just going in.
Well, you're right. I mean, you don't need any food or eat out water, obviously. So if you need anything or use the restroom, knock on the door, and then you realize that, you know, you're probably going to jail after this when we're done. So
I didn't know that.
I'm just, you know, telling them what it is, and I don't like to screw around with anybody. So
Alright. Yeah.
you've been forthcoming with us, so we're going to be forthcoming with you.
Thank you.
And we appreciate it.
I mean, like Dave said, if somebody kills somebody and dismembers them, do you not think that person probably should go to jail?
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, this shit was fucked up, so, like, I don't even know, like, I'm like, god damn. Yeah.
So, you know,
Yeah.
see where we're coming from and what we gotta do and personal.
Yeah. Sucks.
All right.
Need something? He said, not important.
Thank you.
Detective Graff, the video that we all just watched, is that video accurate and consistent with what you recall from your in-person meeting with Taylor Schabusiness on February 23rd of 2022?
Yes.
Just want to address one thing. At the beginning of the video, she's wearing a yellow outfit. Toward the end, she's wearing a blue outfit. Can you explain that for the jury?
When she went to the hospital to have her thumb checked, the hospital changed her into the blue scrubs.
And then you indicated there was also the recorded interview from the 28th. I intend to play a much shorter portion of the interview from the 28th.
You know, so you took the ring finger, is that why you your chest head? And you kept mentioning that you liked it.
I was gonna take it and then I just left it there. I was staring at it, I was looking at it where I was right as I was gonna go up the stairs and I just like, I left it there. Like I was gonna come back, I was gonna come back and I left it there and I don't know, I had his foot.
Yeah. But you were gonna eventually take all the parts, you think, did you?
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know.
Did something spook you?
Oh, I kept on hearing like footsteps up and down the stairs.
Can I ask you a question? Do you remember wiping up the concrete floor by the bed? You remember wiping up that?
No, before I switched, they were right there.
Okay. And then you put those in the bags, remember that? What did you do with those clocks? What did you?
I think, yeah, no, I don't know.
Okay, would you use those to wipe up the blood?
Yes.
Did you do that?
Yes, it did.
To cover that up?
Yes.
Okay. And you remember thinking like the you know how the stand-up showers in the finished part of the basement? There's that shower. You clean that area up too?
Absolutely, that's my ability.
Like with water or whatever.
And that's speech.
So you used to speak. That's right, we're just speaking. And it's still that look you saw.
These are the 9-inch.
Anxious, angry, excited?
Well, when I woke up and I seen that this happened and there was like the environment around me, and I was like, it feels like I'm on a hidden camera TV show right now. And I was like, what the? Yeah, I was going crazy. So I was really pissed off and freaking out a little bit.
Hate yourself?
Yeah, very much so. One, the victim was like my friend, right?
Yeah.
And two, it's it was an old
603. I was thinking the same thing because he was actually living with the father and come over there and do laundry, I guess, to eat. Maybe because he got the basement, bigger house than the father. Wow. Resume. We almost done, ladies and gentlemen. Hang in there.
open area.
Same.
Very open area. I didn't like that one bit. The dismemberment process was awful.
Yeah. Can you go into a little bit more on that?
Yes, questions? Ready to jump into that?
Sure.
Were you clean it up so that you would get up?
Well, yeah, to the best of my ability, I almost like called on myself like 4 times, but I'm like, there's no fucking way. There's people upstairs.
Sure.
There's people upstairs. I'm like, how am I going to get away with this at all?
Is that one of your thoughts when you were
Yeah.
chopping them up?
Yeah. I was just like, there's no way I'm going to get away with this, and now I'm fucking screwed.
And that's part of the reason you put them in different bags or cleaning up, is that correct?
I was cleaning up, but then, like, when I said I was tripping out, the body looked like it was rebuilding itself because I already cut off his arm, and his arm came back on. I'm looking at this, I'm like, there's no way. There's no way, you know? And then, and I'm like, am I that high?
Would you cut it off again?
Yeah.
So,
It took forever.
yeah, I know what you're talking about, because one of his arms had where you cut it. We never cut all of it.
Yeah. That's weird because I cut it all the way off. And then that's, I'm just saying that, like, I don't know.
Was it sort of easily moved him because he was a bigger guy than you?
Because I'm looking at this, I'm like, how do I get Shad out of here? Can't just leave Shad here and be like, hey mom, Shad's dead. So, yeah.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of it. Insane. Jack, you have any thoughts you want to share before I cut this off and
Yeah, they asked her where was the head, and she says none of your business.
I'm done. She put the head and the woodpecker in the... Lord have mercy. Melvia says, this should have been a 2-day open and shut case. To be honest, something is wrong with these men talking to her. They are acting like that she's talking about pork chops being cut up. If you're talking about with the detectives in there, well, they have to go by the person's mood so you can get them to talk. If that's what you're talking about. You know, it's all the good cop, bad cop, and they want to act like they understanding, and they want to act like they're your friend. They ask you, do you want anything to drink? You want anything to eat? Are you comfortable?
Yeah, that's how they get you to make a confession. That's why she got found guilty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
because they made her feel comfortable, so she went on and told them the Schabusiness.
No. Yeah, you're right. They may feel comfortable. I know they wanted to probably like.
That's how they do it. The cop don't care about you. All they care about is getting confession. They gotta lie to you, if they gotta deceive you or misdirect you, they'll do it just to get a confession and close this case and show the mayor that they're doing a good job and they can get more police funding.
Ooh. It's all about money at the end, right? For someone who's supposed to be messed up on drugs, she can recall every little bit. I guess that's why the jury felt that, she was sane. Killer. Let me read the poll. I meant to do it earlier, but I didn't. All right, so we have 18 votes. And the question I asked is, do you feel Taylor is insane or sane killer? 61% says insane killer. 28% says sane killer. And 11% says, not sure. But thanks for voting.
I'll say this. I'm sorry. I say this. She is insane, but she is not like totally insane or psychopathic insane. She's insane enough to go off to the deep end, but she still has conscious of understanding of what she's doing while being insane. Totally insane means you didn't know what happened. You woke up and you covered in a pool of blood. Okay, you don't know what happened. That's insanity. That's true insanity. What she did is she is crazy, but again, she and told did she have the body part spread across certain areas?
Yes, she did.
So there was methodical. Therefore, she got found guilty based on that. Because an insane person would not have done that because they would not have no understanding what they're doing. She did. She's insane, but she had conscious understanding of what she's exactly doing because the way she did was methodical.
So you saying with the body parts being in different places, her carrying in the box and the crock pot driving and everything?
That's methodical. That takes thought, that takes process, that takes understanding.
So let's say, for example, she just had, the kinky rough sex with him and just kept pulling the chain and he just died. Then it could have been, she could have said that, oh, well, I snapped. I can't remember. It would have been different, I guess.
And then just left it like it was. But she chopped him up and spread his body parts across the line.
It sure did. It's like, I think you're insane to do all these kind of things. But I guess, it's just something to think about. You cut up. You're taking a body part. You know what you're doing. And she said that, she just said here at the end, where she said, I'm going to say, hey, Shane is down here dead or whatever. Something statement she just said. So you kind of think it out. I don't know. I just look at it like, how could you do something like that unless you insane? You got to be out your mind. And I guess what really got to me with Jack was when they look back in her history from childhood. She's always, done crazy stuff, a temper and acting out. And when that therapist said, the forensic therapist, I liked what he said that she slipped through the cracks. And I think she did. If they would have probably realized how off she is, if somebody did something earlier, this man would have been alive right now. My thoughts and opinions. Anything else you want to add, Jack? Guess not. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here. Thank you for engaging. Thank you for sharing your thoughts on this. I might show one more video. I was going to do it today, but it's just so long. I might do another video with the father was on the stand because I thought it was interesting. But I want to do a little bit of research with the father because if I'm correct, the father was touchy. And I was surprised that the father was one of the witnesses, and he's in jail for some sort of essay assault. So we'll see. But this is, it's a sad thing that happened. And the bottom line is, everybody just stay away from drugs. Just stay away from drugs. Oh my gosh. And she has a baby. Prayers to your baby to know that what your mother did, and never coming out. This is horrific. Oh my gosh. And prayers to Shane, I hope I say it right, Shade's mother, the last memory of her son. So I will do another video also. I'm going to do another video with the father when he was on the stand. And then I'm going to also do another video when they have the impact statements, because I want to hear what the mother has to say. And the living boyfriend and the brother have to say. Oh, who else? Who else? Oh, 13 times? Wow. 14? Okay, what else here? 603 said, I thought that her dad acted like he was real proud of her when she was on the stand. I got the feeling with the dad, it was like he was holding back. He didn't want to admit certain things. He was trying to keep things secret. Like, it was like if he admit to her being crazy and things, then he'll look like he's a bad dad. So he wanted to look like, oh, he did fine, because he kind of hesitate with certain things. My thoughts on it. But we'll, get into that one. But I'm definitely going to do that one. So the two videos I'm going to do with the father on the stand and the impact statement. Wow. This is something else. All right. So the bottom line, like I always say, is date smart, not thirsty. Don't date druggy. So the bottom line, drugs, meth. Ooh, Lord have mercy. All right, everybody, have this as a blessed night and a safe one. Stay tuned for more of Donna Just Being Real. Adios.